Hey everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Dancing with the Stars. Now, season 30 is on its way. Cast leaks. I say leaks loosely because let's be honest here, it's probably already planned. It's expected to come out really any time now, so I figured to do my own predictions list. I've been doing the prediction list since season 22. I've gotten at least three celebrities right every season since season 22. So, so I have a weird kind of sixth sense when it comes to this show. Like I can sense what the cast and director's thinking. So, so I created my own list of season 30. Couple of things for the record. There's no word that it's going to be All Stars. I don't think it will be because I think they were announced that by now. They were teased it. Um, Also, I did 15 celebrities. There's still no word if they're going to go to 15 again, like they did in 29, or if they're going to go back to 12 or 13. So I did it as if they're doing 15 celebrities again. Who knows? It could be 16. Um, I included pros, but I don't know if they're going to happen. Like, like I'm not sure if Cheryl's going to come back. I'm not sure about Emma, and I'm not sure about Peta. Those are the three I'm not sure about. I know the Lindsay and Whitney will definitely be back. That's for sure. And Val already confirmed that he's coming back, which should be a shock to literally no one. But yeah, I'm probably not going to include them as I say my list, but here we go. Now they have a formula that they follow. Like, like you can expect the same people, same type of people every season. So let's start with the biggest one, the most concerning, confusing one, controversy. They love controversial celebrities every season. They literally eat controversy for breakfast. So let's start with that first. I have two on this list. First, former Bachelor host Chris Harrison made who made some racist comments, like very interesting racist comments. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's be honest here, what he said was totally wrong. Let's not sugarcoat it. But he's definitely a realistic pick. Like to go on here, redeem their image, like we've seen it thousands of times before with Ryan Lochte, Sean Spicer, etc. So I think that they're probably gonna get him, especially since Bachelor Nation is such a huge part of the viewership for the show. Like there's a reason why two Bachelorettes won back to back. Like it's is they have to have someone from Bachelor Nation. And this would check off both that and the controversy box. Another one I have, which is which I think is definitely going to happen, or not, they're going to at least try to. Shakari Richardson. You don't know who that is if you've been living under a rock. She was supposed to be an Olympic sprinter, like she's a national championship, but she was supposed to be in the Olympics. She got kicked out. Not kicked out. What's the word? She got suspended for a month due to marijuana usage. Now she's no longer being on the Olympic team. Half of America love her, half of America hate her. So she's definitely someone that they're gonna get. That's for sure. I would be shocked if they didn't. Like A, she has the time on her hands, and B, this is the type of controversy they love. Like someone who kind of iffy, like America either loves them or hates them. Like Tanya Harding, I think is a great example of this. Like half of America love her, half of America hate her. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. There's also I didn't include it on the list, but there might be another former Trump administration member. I hate when they go down the politics route, Republican or Democrat, because I just feel like it just hurts the show. I feel like it just divides us even more. So, so I hope they don't go down the political route. Like Carol Baskin, she may have killed her husband, she may have not. We'll still never know to this day. But I'm okay with that type of controversy. Because I'd rather have that than political people, because political just divides everyone as a country. Now, since we've talked about Shakara, let's lead into the athletes. Now, with the Olympic year, they always get at least two Olympians. Usually, they go down the gymnast route. I'm not sure if they're going to do that this season. And so I have two interesting picks for athletes. Noah Lyles, who's an Olympic sprinter. He's kind of like gaining fame, gaining momentum. I think he's someone that would bring lots of energy into the show. And another one I have Jessica Springsteen. She's a she's an equetrician, I think that's how you say it. Like the people on the horse with the little hammers, mallets, whatever you call them. And she's the daughter of Bruce Springsteen. They love having daughters of famous people, like daughters and sons of famous people. Milo Manheim, Ashley Hamilton, Rumor Willis. Like they love that. And I think that would also check the Olympic box and also check that off. So I think that could be some interesting. I do not have one on here, but a football player is going to happen. I don't know which one yet. My guess is if someone, I think my guess is they're going to try to get a Tampa Bay Buccaneer since they just won the Super Bowl. That's what I think is going to happen, but who knows? Now we're going to talk about the Disney folk, the Disney stars, the check mark every year that they have to have, which I agree with. I don't mind. I like Disney stars. I have two actually from the same show. High School Musical, the series, is huge. Everyone loves it on Disney Plus, and I think they're going to try to go down that route. Now I don't think they're going to get Olivia or Joshua, but there's two I think they're going to get. Sophia Wilde is the first one. She's a huge pick because she follows the pros on Twitter. She has expressed interest in the show, and she was actually rumored last season. I forget what happened that made her kick, drop out, but I think it's gonna happen. I mean, you have a huge fan of the show and a huge celebrity on one of the biggest shows on Disney Plus. Like, how could you not ignore it? And another one I have Frankie Rodriguez. He's someone that they love, someone with lots of energy, lots. He would definitely bring so much to the show, and I hope they get him because I think he would bring something amazing. Next section, the sitcom stars. You know, the sitcom stars you all grown up with. Some you know, some you never even heard of. Here's my little co-host. But yeah, I have three on here. Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch, Holler Steps of Maureen McCormick, and the late Florence Henderson. Rest in peace. He's definitely someone I think he would be great on. Oh, Brian Austin Green, David Shauna Burgess. I mean, wouldn't wouldn't surprise me if they already called him. I don't know if he's going to be 100% on the show, but there's zero doubts in my mind. The producers are like, we need to get him. Like, how could we not get him? And if he is on the show and they don't pair him with Shauna, that's an issue. The last one on here is Valerie Bertinelli, One Day at a Time, Food Network celebrity. And recently, unfortunately, she was a victim of body shaming, which, I mean, everyone had. I mean, who cares what people look like on the outside? It's all about what's in the inside. I'll never understand body shaming for the life of me. And you know what? Thank God I don't. But yeah, I think she would be great on the show. But we'll see. I really think it's going to happen, but I haven't crystal ball. Alright, now we're going to talk. Now, the last section we're going to talk about is some cool picks. They always have one or two. They also have a few picks that come out of nowhere. You're like, huh, really? Okay. Last season, Michelle Stiles and Johnny Weir, Charles Oakley, like picks that you never would expect in a million years. Neve Schumann of Catfish, that's a huge example. There's always at least a couple that you're like, oh, I never thought they would do this. Oh, okay, let's see how they do. So I have a few of them on here. This will round out our cast review. First off, Michelle Martin. In case you don't know, she's on Blackish. Blackish again on ABC. They love that synergy. But no, seriously, like the show's ending, and I think she's a very realistic pick for the show, and I mean that in the best way. I think she would be really great. Next one I have Chase Stokes. He is from the hit Netflix show Outer Banks. Now, with Selling Sunset last season and with Chriselle Stiles, I think they're going to try to get more Netflix stars in the mix. I think Chase would be one of those good picks. Next one on here, Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman. I forgot to mention her in my sitcom section, but again, she's someone who's really nice, really personable. She's someone that you think, wait, she hasn't been on the show yet? But I think now would be the time to get her, and I think she would be incredible. Sonia Morgan. You always have to have at least one reality star. It's part of the formula. And I think Sonia Morgan, who from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, would be that pick. She recently did Worst Cook Celebrity Edition. So she is getting outside of the Real Housewives box. And before anyone asks, no, they're not getting Erica Jane. She actually already competed, so unless it's All Stars, they're definitely not getting her. Next on here, David Alvarez. You're probably thinking, who the hell is that? I've never heard of him. Well, he's a Broadway star, and he's gonna be in the upcoming West Side Story reboot movie coming out in December. And not only he would be great on the show, I think it would be a great way to promote the movie. Again, they do promotions like that. It's like when Coco came out and on Disney Night, they had one of the couples do a song from Coco. So I think it's something like that. I could see that happening. That they're going to get someone from the movie. And the last one I want to talk about, and this is my biggie, Jonah Morea. Who the hell is that? Is what you're about to say. Well, he's from a huge band, Wide Only. It's an up and coming band. Like they're mainstream, but they're not super mainstream yet. They're kind of like up on the rise. He's someone from the Midwest, which is a big voting section of Dancing with the Stars. He's someone who loves to take risks, and I think Dancing with the Stars would be dumb to not get him or at least one of the boys on here. Someone who's very popular. They love the young stars: Rika Lynch, Milo Manheim, Jordan Fisher. Like this is probably going to be the young pick, like the young person that just kind of warms America's heart up. And let me check. And that is my list. Sound off in the comments below. What do you think of my list? Do you think it's realistic or do you think it's totally off the mark? It's okay if you do. It's totally fine. Who do you want on the cast? Who you think will be cast? And like and comment, subscribe if you like the video. Tomorrow on my other channel, Matthew the Awards Predictor, I will be doing my live reactions to this year's Emmy nominations. So that'll be fun and interesting to see the chaos. And yeah, until then, bye.